We are now at the Lakewood Camping Resort. Oceanfront. I guess that means it's just open. Oceanfront. I got it. We are in the entrance. Lakewood Family Camping Ground.
We are about to do a drive-through to see if when we come back in a few months, if we want to come here to Lakewood Camping Resort or to the ocean, what's it, ocean
Front or something like that.
Ocean Lake. So we're comparing the two. There are 3 on this main strip. It's Ocean Lakes, Lakewood Camping Resort, and Pirate Land Camping Resort. They're basically like back to back. They're right on the same strip of the beach, and they're right next to one another. From looking at the 2 maps in the parks, Lakewood Camping Resort and Ocean Lakes are the biggest. We went to Pirate Land yesterday. It's smaller, but their RV spots are a little bit more spacious. You got a little bit more space. At Ocean Lakes, they're kind of close together and the road is narrow. The park is huge and you got more stuff to do there, but you're pretty close to everybody. So we're about to go and get our pass to go through, and we'll start you on our drive-through of Lakewood. All right, we're back with our viewing pass, and we have a map of the park. So we are down here. And we are going up here to, these are the points of interest, the sections of the park that are closest to the beach. That's what I'm mainly interested in. As you see, they have a lot of spaces in the interior that...
These are, the orange are actually like villas, rentals that are permanent fixtures that people rent out. The pink and blue section are RV sites. So all the pink and all the blue are RV sites, and then these are like villas and other rentals. So if you don't have an RV, you can still come and stay at one of these sites as well.
But it looks like they are definitely showing favoritism to the RVs because they are closer to the beach, which is cool. So here we go.
So first here, you start off by going through the, I guess maybe this used to be a gated or entrance where you had to show like pass or whatever, because it's not anymore. There's nobody there monitoring. The actual security is a little further down, if you can see as we're driving through. So this is like the security section, and with our little pass, they are going to let us through. So again, this is one of those places where you have to get a pass, and they keep your ID, and you return you'll get your ID back once you come back.
So as you first come in, there's a lake to your right.
Yeah.
Trading post,
grocery store,
ice,
RV and camping supply store. That's always cool. Gifts, cafe, ice cream.
And it looks like they got boat rentals and
boats and bikes.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool. have a nice little lake on the right. Like I said, we are coming straight in, and
it looks like we're entering
some RV sites already.
What
Yeah.
sites are?
The first set of sites.
2820 to my left.
Okay, so these are the ones like kind of like right here around the lake, close to the lake. Cause 2820. I don't even see 2820. I see 2819. But there's a lake. But
We are on
keep straight. So this is, like I said, as soon as you came,
we're on Main Street.
as soon as you first come in, Main Street. It has to be over here. I just don't see the name of the street. I see Seagull Circle. So we passed the trading post. Okay, so just keep straight.
That's it right there. We're right there.
Okay. So we are currently in this section right here of RV area. It's like a light pink section.
Main Street.
Oh, they do recycling. There's mixed recycling. So these sites, as you can see,
these are a good little ways away from the beach. I can see a horizon of a beach, water out there, but these are a good little ways away. I would say about a 2 or 3 minute walk. The sites themselves, they look like back-end sites. Yeah, these are back-end sites. There's one on each side.
they are close.
But yeah, these on this end, they, like I said, they give you more of a park feel, not so much a beachfront feel. There's another coffee cafe.
Coffee house. Beachfront coffee house. And then, like I said, there's a tent. There are tents on this side as well. I just saw one tent at least. The RVs. The RVs are really, I mean, they're like close together to me. But I mean, I think you still have your own little space. But this one is definitely golf cart friendly as well. I think all of the RV sites.
Okay, we are getting closer to, this is 412. I think we're getting closer to the waterfront sites. Where are we? 1408. These are real close to the beach. This is a water park right here.
Water park. Like the other one. Kind of the same. With the tubing. This one has a lot of stuff going on. There's the waters. Oh, they have 2 slides here. The other one had that one orange one. This one has 2 slides, and then it has a nice pool right there. You see, it's really crowded with some people.
We got an ice cream store.
Then there's looks like there's one of those little bucket things back there. Kids club.
Bathroom house. Got a basketball court in front of us.
Basketball.
And on the map, we are here.
In this section.
So we are at the top of the beachfront rows. As you can see, the beachfront rows, they go from this first section where we are, they stretch all the way down. So all of these rows are real, like 1 minute access to the beach. So these are the best spots up here.
And it's not far. Like this area will be like a really ideal area, that dark pink colors, the south, just because it's also, you have beach access, you have access to everything to the right. It's just a closer.
Yeah, so when I come, if I would choose in this section because you're like a 1 minute walk to the pool and a 1 minute walk to the beach. So
Oh, and I don't think we saw the indoor pool yet. Indoor heated pool.
So now we're gonna go down to see some of the other stretches.
Yeah, so there's the basketball. There's the beach right there. Basketball area, playground, another playground for the kids. Again, look, there's the RV sites. One's was that 1601? Yep, 1601, 1701, 1801, 1901. These are all the beachfront sites.
Yeah.
Just go straight down, and the beach is right there. Even in front of the beach, they have a volleyball. They have, is that golf, mini golf, volleyball nets.
We're gonna ride down one of these strips just to give you
Golf cart.
a view of one of the beachfront rows. So this spot right here, like 2001, will be considered ocean view. And everything behind it, I mean, I would consider these still kind of ocean
View too, yeah. But they would probably be a little cheaper. The ocean view, which is that one on the end. So, like in this map, the yellow, all the yellow sites are considered ocean view.
So these are the spots vacant. So, I mean, they're not concrete. It's just a dirt spot. But it's mainly the view what you're coming to this park for. The other one, they had a little bit more. They had concrete spots, but this one here is just basically all dirt.
But the good thing is, at least here is dirt, but it's like, it looks like it's groomed. So like the grass is cut around it, things like that.
And between this one and the other one, like, they kind of packing a little bit more in, because the other one, the other one had drive-through spots, and these are all back in. So that's the difference between Lakewood and Ocean Lake. All of Lakewood's are back in on the beachfront side. So if you don't like backing in, your best bet would go to the Ocean Lakes.
Yeah, when you're towards the back or not close to the beach entrance or beach ocean view, then there's like a lot more trees. So some people do like to have their sites in a more shaded area. So these back sites, like 21-111, 21-110, 21-109, those are all like shaded trees. And then after that, 21-08 and closer going into the beach, you don't have any trees covering, so there's no shade, but you get closer to the beach. Oh, I do remember they said that they have food trucks that come here, and the food trucks are awesome. So daily they have food trucks that come to this particular park. Right here is a smoothie that looks really good. Smoothie truck.
Oh, that's a person. That's not part of the park.
What?
apparently there is some people that don't like Joe Biden here.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's on that person's cart.
So it's not the park, it's some person.
Yeah. So look, there's another food truck back there. There's a lemonade and sweet treats, Italian ice.
That's the indoor pool.
Oh, there's the indoor pool.
That's an indoor pool. That's pretty cool. You can be at the pool and still be looking at the beach at the same time.
Yeah. Again, this is the beach. Oh, there's some cactus over there. This is the beach, and then boom, RV sites. Beach, RV sites. Like, you're literally like, you can just walk across the street.
But it looks like the ones that are considered ocean front, they're concrete.
Yeah.
Everything behind those.
The 5,000. We're at 5,000. Oh, 5,001.
Yeah, everything behind the ocean front view is just dirt. So I guess they were being cheap on that.
Yeah.
They could have put gravel.
Yeah. They want you to pay more for that ocean front. And I see everybody has sewage.
Even the ocean front ones.
Yep. And that's rare. You don't usually see. They're so close to the water. But another thing that I see that we should definitely do is bring a tent to go over our like picnic table. I see people that have their little tent to go over the picnic table. I also see since it has the sewage, there's a little contraption. I don't even know what it's called, but where you can put your your hose for your sewage, instead of laying it on the ground, you put it on these little stilt type things or a rack. I thought that was cool. So we're still riding down the beachfront road, 6201. 6420. All right, we're turning now, and this is just another road.
So basically, from the beachfront road, all of these roads back on down are decent. And
Yeah, they're so close. Look at it.
They are close. These are you're jammed in here, and then with these, like I said, these are back end spots, so you got to back into these guys. So if I had to choose between this one, I would say Ocean Lakes, because you can at least pull through versus having to back in. Well, the roads here are wider.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. See how wide these roads
the
are?
roads are wider.
They're wider.
Is it a bathroom? Bathhouse right here.
But they're wider because you got to back in. At the other part, they're narrow because you got to pull through.
I don't know, babe. I like this one the best because it has more activities, like the basketball, some things that the other one did not have. The indoor pool, outdoor pool, it has 2 slides. At the water park. It also has a lazy river, which we couldn't see that from where we were, but it has a lazy river. They both have golf cart, it's golf cart friendly. You definitely want to park your car and get a golf cart. They both have lakes, no outlet.
This is another lake.
Yep, there's another lake. Not sure where we are, so I don't know what lake this is, but this is a huge lake, and as you can see across from the lake, there are some what are those, like trailers. So those look like rental trailers. So you can rent a trailer and be around the lake. This actually, we're probably right here at Crater Lake.
Yeah, those are rentals because these are some of the other ones right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it's Crater Lake or Crater Lake. That's what we just passed. Now we're just going through like a rental community. They built a and I will say this, at this Lakewood camping resort, it actually is cheaper or less expensive than the other one, the Oakland. I would say with all of the areas or the camping resort places, the prices differ by like what time of year you come. So, and then where your section is. So if you're oceanfront, things like this. I think with this one, the most expensive site was maybe $65 a night. That was the most expensive. I think with the oceanfront, or I'm sorry, with the other resort, it was like $105 was the most expensive a night. Also, I do know that you should make reservations maybe a year out, because these places do fill up fast. So if you are interested in RV camping, then you should definitely make that reservation. Oh, there's another laundromat, 24-hour laundromat. Or are we on a different side? I think we're just on a different side. There's even some RV. Yeah, we're on a different side because we passed that ice thing. Yeah,
so overall, I would give this, what would you give it a grade on this one?
So for this one, I am definitely thinking, I would say a 9. Why not a 10? I don't know. It just is not perfect. It doesn't have every little thing that I'm looking for, but so I would definitely give it a 9 because I definitely liked it better than the first one we went to.
Okay, I would probably give it 8.5 because I didn't give it a 9 because I'm the one driving the RV and having to park it. So if I had to choose between the back end site and the pull through, I would take the pull through all day. But that's the only big difference, in the narrowness of the roads is a bigger difference. So, but that's my reason for giving it an 8.5. But other than that, I agree. This one had a little bit more. It didn't seem as crowded as the other one, although it was a lot of people here. But it's pretty cool. So, yep, that's my view, and I say it's definitely worth coming to check out. And we are signing off.